Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson threw for 346 yards and total 4 touchdowns in Louisville's spring game on Saturday. Jackson, 19 of 32 through the air, passed for 3 TDs. Jackson added 33 yards on the ground. No surprise, it was all the red team led by Jackson, 52-7 as Jackson holds up that Heisman Trophy. Clement Towns and Dylan McGordy, and how about we talk a little college basketball, shall we? We play one of our favorite games here, start, sit, cut. Ohio State, USC, and Louisville all held their spring games on Saturday. So, Dylan, here are your choices. J.T. Barrett of the Buckeyes, Sam Darnold of USC, and Lamar Jackson of the Cardinals. Who you got for start, sit, cut?
Starting Darnold, sitting Jackson, cutting Barrett.
Okay.
I don't think J.T. Barrett's that good. That's just my opinion. I've watched him play for years now.
Right.
I think he's a smart kid. I think he's his what you want from a quarterback at the college level and you know the bevy of skills that you want your quarterback to have. I think he's limited in a lot of them. I think he's been surrounded by tremendous talent. I think he knows how to get the ball to some of those talent. He knows how to run behind a professional offensive line. But beyond that, I think he really got exposed in, say, the Michigan game. Save for a couple drives very late in the game, I just thought you saw a guy who was limited in his skill set. Darnold, however, I think this kid really is the real deal. I know it's a small sample size, but what you see out of Sam Darnold is every throw in the book. He's got that moxie you want. He's got a big arm, and he's kind of just got that it factor. And then to split the middle, Lamar is by far the best athlete of the bunch here. He's not quite the passer that Sam Darnold is. I think he's a way better athlete, a way better option when breaking the pocket than J.T. Barrett. But to me, I think if you're just starting a new team, you know, or putting these guys on Rutgers and see how you do, I'm going to take the guy that can make all the throws first. Then I'm going to take that guy that's a tremendous game-breaking athlete. And then I think if you had to take J.T. Barrett, you'd see that without Buckeyes' talent around him, he's not as good as maybe we think. That's why I'd cut him.
It's funny that you're starting Sam Darnold because I'm cutting Sam Darnold. He doesn't even make the rotation for me. I start Lamar Jackson.
That's why you'll never be my coordinator.
I sit J.T. Barrett. I cut Sam Darnold. Number one, we're talking college football, so that's the way I looked at it. In terms of who has the best pro potential, that would be Sam Darnold for the reasons that you outlined. But in terms of the college game, the dynamic athlete that Lamar Jackson is, it's hard for me not to go with the Heisman Trophy winner. What we saw out of him last season, how dynamic he is running the football, and obviously he can throw it as well. Certainly not the best out of the pocket, not an elite passer, but he throws it good enough to certainly get the job done.
He sets his arm up
yeah.
with his legs. I mean, his legs open things up, and then all of a sudden
and then it gives you the passing, that sort of thing. J.T. Barrett, to me, it was the experience factor, not necessarily all the talent, and you feel like, of course, they got a lot of talent there with the Ohio State Buckeyes, but the experience, he's been in so many big games. He has the most experience out of all 3 quarterbacks, and he has competed and played very well. That's why I said him. And then to your point about Sam Darnold, he didn't even start at USC to begin the season, so he didn't even just win the job at the beginning of the camp. Came on a little bit late. Everybody knows about the way he finished with that spectacular Rose Bowl performance. But as you said, initially, he has the smallest sample size. Haven't seen enough from Sam Darnold for me to put him in the lineup. 3 great quarterbacks, but it depends on the way you look at it. He's starting Darnold. I'm cutting him. I don't know if we know who is the right or the wrong answer. Hit us up on social media and let us know what you think about this start, sit, cut.